OpenAI just dropped an AI bombshell with its new video generating model Sora, which means sky in Japanese. The text-to-video diffusion model from OpenAI is capable of generating high-definition videos, full of detail, up to 1 minute long. OpenAI's announcement of Sora this week is just a tech tease, and the company says it has no current plans to release it to the public. Instead, OpenAI will begin sharing the model with third-party safety testers for the first time. Now, the results are all dependent on the way you prompt. So let's take a look at a couple of examples of this new technology. The first one is a prompt of a litter of golden retriever puppies playing in the snow with their heads popping up out of the snow. And as you can see, the result is incredibly lifelike and realistic, and in my opinion, very accurately conveys the sentiment of that prompt engineer, or the user, you could say, asking for a specific type of video. A very good result from a very simple prompt. Now let's have a look at one with a little bit more complexity. This one is a cat waking up its sleeping owner, demanding breakfast. The owner tries to ignore the cat, but the cat tries new tactics, and finally, the owner pulls out a secret stash of treats from under the pillow to hold the cat off a little longer. Now, that's a much more detailed prompt with a certain degree of nuance and complexity. Undoubtedly, you can see this technology has a massive potential to save time and money for content creators, filmmakers, and anybody interested in creating video content. So there's a real positive aspect to this new AI technology. I can see it replacing video stock libraries or augmenting them. So rather than going into an online portal and searching for hours through all of the content to try and find a piece of B-roll footage that matches what you have in mind, you'll be able to simply generate it via a text prompt. So an absolute win there for short B-roll clips. On the flip side, I think if people overuse the technology and try and get it to create their entire video, it's going to be a shortcut. It's going to result in repetition, and that coupled with AI voiceovers, we're going to get to a point where we're just going to be saturated with AI content because it's so easy to produce. One of the good things about video in its current form is that it requires so many steps in the process to produce content that it needs to be well considered, and you need to spend a lot of time developing a script, coming up with ideas, editing, filming, producing. There's so many factors involved before you produce the final product, and quite often you have a few people involved, and you can have some discourse about the direction of the video, and that can result in a refined work of art that is appreciated across the board. With AI, I think this shortcut could just lead to people pumping out volumes and volumes of content in order to appease the algorithm. That could get repetitive, it could get boring, and I think that it's overall not really what the user wants when they're consuming video on any social media platform. So that's the downside there. And of course, the obvious, there is the opportunity for deepfakes to be produced using this technology. A deepfake is artificial intelligence trying to pass off a video as real when it's actually a fake scenario. This could be used for politics, for slander, for all sorts of nefarious applications, which I think is a grave concern. And that's probably why OpenAI mentioned during the release of this teaser video that the technology is currently undergoing safety testing. So if it is finally released to the public, it'll have to come out with various constraints in order to minimize that type of application. I'd love to know what you think of this brand new technology, of what you've seen today. Feel free to drop your comments in the comments box below. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, hit me up with a like and consider subscribing to the channel. See you on the next one. Bye for now.